Hi everyone, it's CherryEnchantress. I'm here with another pick a card and a weekly reading love message from your person. I decided to bring out the Disney couples again, and so here we have pile 1 with Aurora and Philip, pile 2 with Rapunzel and Flynn, and pile 3 with Tiana and Naveen. Now, I got kind of ambitious and bear with me. I decided to make my own image that incorporated different features. So I was thinking, who do I, maybe I should do a Beauty and the Beast, but just give myself blue eyes, definitely my twin flame is a little beastly, but he's not really an Adam. He's more of a, a beast. And then I thought, well, Ariel kind of has the blue eyes, but I don't have the red hair. And Snow White has the black hair, but my hair's a little bit longer. And then I thought, oh, well, Cinderella has a nice smile. So I decided to kind of mix all of them together. And this is what I got for myself. So I've got kind of a brunette version, a black-haired version, with a little bit of a beauty touch to it, mixed with Ariel. Now for my beast, for my for my twin flame, I thought we'll start with Flynn instead and give him blue eyes and different markings and features that kind of reflect more of him. And then I kind of got into a little more detail, but there you go. So this is kind of was a fun little project. If you're interested in something like that, then reach out to me on my email address. Okay, so there you go. These are now my 3 choices. We have, again, like I said, we have Aurora and Philip, Rapunzel and Flynn, and Tiana and Naveen. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, release your breath, open your eyes, and let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. You can choose all 3. You can choose them in any order you like. You could choose by the number, the timestamp, by any other method, like which one's the hottest. Whatever you decide, but just let spirit be your guide. Let's begin. So before we get on to messages, let's just get a little review of where you're headed down this road this week. Sometimes these weekly messages do kind of fast forward into the future a little bit more. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the romantic fairy wants to show us. Nothing wants to come out. For pile 1. Okay. For pile 1, we have open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. All right. Okay, let's see what the Faery Forecast has to say about your future. This is kind of the atmosphere, maybe a little bit of weather reports, maybe energy, and timing. Whoa, that one is flying. All right, you got rest on the horizon. So it's time to just, time to be in receiver mode, I think. It's not time to do anything too strenuous or too active. Maybe if they're in a non-communication phase, it could be just taking a little break, being a little bit like a little retreat, a little hermit mode, but nothing to be too worried about. Let's see what the tarot has to say about it. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. We got the Six of Wands. So it looks like somebody's coming through for you. Somebody famous, somebody well known. They're your beloved and they are on their way. This could, I feel like the Six of Wands could be saying something about June actually too, like a little hint towards June. But until then, I feel like you might be getting some, yeah, 2 sixes. You might be getting some more information. I think they want to reach out to you. So this is this is kind of the charity, donations, altruistic events, fundraisers, things like that. So someplace you might find them in that kind of context, maybe if they're famous and they're having some kind of event like that. They could also be busy with their world, their personal situation. When this is also telling you that, they want to exchange things with you, like a give and take. And so it's definitely whatever they're feeling is, or whatever you're feeling is being reciprocated. So that's why I say don't worry if you're in a pullback phase or if they're in a pullback phase. Yeah, so, and a 7. So I feel like, it's all going to work out. There's a divine timing happening here, and the time is just not quite right yet. It could be June or July that something is going to come about. But for this week, though, I feel like mostly you'll get like pleasant messages or pleasant energy from them. It's a nice flow, very tranquil back and forth, but it's mostly maybe in your subconscious or in your dream world, and it's time for you to rest. Let's see what the princesses have to say. So this is a jumbo playing card deck that I turned into a Lenormand, Disney Princess Lenormand. Here we go. What did they have to say? What do the princesses have to say? Oh, you got unlock. So something is being unlocked. Maybe they'll give you a key, or maybe you'll have a key to something specific. Anything else we need to know? All right, let's see. So a gift. See? Yes, you're getting a gift. And support. I feel like that could be sort of a I'm just feeling like a code somehow. They're going to give you a key to unlock a certain message or some kind of a gift, something that they want to give to you only for your eyes, some kind of specific key to unlock it. Maybe a key like in code, or a key as in like a password, not necessarily password, but maybe something like that, Anyway, but when you stumble upon it, you'll know what it means. All right, and key code. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Key code. All right, let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to say. Sometimes it's a message from your person, and sometimes it's just a message from the universe. Okay, that one wants to come out. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Yeah, so you can be hurt, and it makes sense. It's right. It's not wrong. But if you just dwell in that hurt energy, then you're not attracting what you want, which is your person, right? What you really want is love and connection and getting together. So just start thinking of those things that you do want and let go of what they didn't do for you. But if they're like one of these people that just continually put you're in this cycle or loop with them, then forgive them and then move on, and choose someone else, I guess. But I feel like you're in a good situation here. Like you're letting go of your negative feelings, and things are gonna change for the better. See, only time will tell. I'm feeling that because of the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about timing. And so something, ooh, an embrace is coming. It's just a matter of time. Through each other, you will find the missing pieces. This is wonderful, especially those of you who, well, for anybody who's crushing on somebody, all the way to the twin flames. If you are looking for that union, that is definitely coming for you. If you're looking just to hug somebody that you care about, that looks like it's around the corner as well. So let's see what, now let's get into some messages, okay? What do they want to say to you? Let's see, using the Enchanted Embrace. Let's see what they want to say. Do you need more? I love your smile. I have my responsibilities. Yeah, I kind of sense that with the Six of Pentacles. They're doing things. Can you feel my love? See, they're sending you some love. How did I get so lucky? You make me feel alive. Oh, that's nice. So let's see how they're feeling. How's your person feeling? Let's see. How's your person feeling? Okay, this one, they're mad about something. Something made them mad. I don't know if it's you, but oh, somebody's making them mad. This other person, it doesn't seem like you. Look at all the things they feel about you. So this must be somebody else. They're feeling really criticized in another situation, whatever it may be. Like they can't do anything right. They don't know how to express themselves because it gets so angry, and they don't even know what they want to, why or what they want to do. They're just feeling, oh, super criticized, and they just don't know what to do about the situation. They definitely, this is so opposite of feeling beloved, which is what you make them feel, you know. And it looks like whatever you have, whatever the issue is between you and your person, you have forgiveness, and they sense your forgiveness. They're fine, you know, with you. Somebody else is hurting them or bothering them. Yeah, and they feel left out. Whew. So could be they're feeling their energy with you, like this distance, like a long distance relationship, or just feeling a chill because they can't connect with you, like feeling sad that there's so much distance, both mentally, both physically, and maybe a little bit spiritually sometimes, because of not being able to reach out to you even in their spirit form, like, which gave them a lot of peace and comfort, but they can't do that right now. So they think of you as the divine feminine, though. I'm in awe of your strength and aware of our mirroring. You are my divine counterpart. So hold on to that. Like, this is how they feel about you, okay? It's not how they feel about, you know, places in their life where they're criticized. They feel like they want to get away from that experience. See, they feel connected to you. I love this feeling, how you finish my sentences and anticipate my thoughts. And here's another gift. It's time to party. I have a gift for you. Let's share this special day together. So they do really want to bring you something. They want to exchange things with you monetarily, you know, and show you, like, with gifts, how much they care about you. So they're definitely, I think love language is gift giving. All right, so they maybe have trouble with communication, with affirmations, but they definitely don't have trouble with the gifts, okay? Now let's see what the cherry on top is. Let's see. Let's see what some of their characteristic traits are. Fire, confidence. Earth, helpful. Earth, youthful. And fire, friendly. All right. So now let's go ahead and check out your charms. Let's see. So I'm feeling a good connection with you, but I'm feeling like it's mostly in the spirit realm right now. But an embrace, a physical feeling is coming. It's just, it's about there. There's something with the divine timing that's bringing it in. They definitely have something to give you. And you have the key to unlock something. Yeah. You have the key. All right. And it's just, it's the highest energy of all. Let it in. Maybe they're knocking on the door. All right. But it's okay. While you're waiting, while there's not a whole lot happening, go ahead and rest a little bit until you can get to your embrace. Okay? All right, let's get your charms. So let's see what we have here. Well, I knew we're going to get names, so we're going to do some Scrabble. And you got two, like the Two of Cups, two to tango. You've got C and Mr. Spock. So maybe they're a bit of a nerd. You know, that could be just one aspect of them, but they definitely have their I'm thinking mental plane, you know, like they approach things through their mind and they're connected to you through your mind, right? And so they're just very mental, and sometimes it's in a logical way, like Mr. Spock. He's very logical, and sometimes it can be very intuitive as well. So you have inside, interestingly, with Mr. Spock, inside of the charm, we had the all-seeing eye and the leaf. So I feel like this is kind of like saying they see you and they see that you're doing well, that your health is good, you're looking good. And yeah, right now they're kind of in logic mode. It's a little bit, it does feel a little bit swords energy, like King or Knight of Swords, where they're kind of protective and not able to display too much emotion right now. They feel very blessed. And you see, like a little bit snowman. Sven, though, is like, he's like a buddy, so that's good. And then you have Kristoff, and you have the giraffe that's tall and beautiful. You have Florida here. You have enough. You're enough. You have the dime. When I see the dime, of course, it represents 10, but I think of design on the dime. You know, like, I think like making a certain amount of effort go a long way. I feel like too, like your small, kind gestures mean a lot. You know, they ripple. They go out a long way. Gregory Scott's reading was something like that too. Like, it was kind of like the responsibilities came out in his reading, and the sort of the indecisive Two of Swords, and then the King of Cups, which is like a love energy, and it's all about like the forgiveness. Like, if you can just be forgiving of the little things, that's gonna go so far. You know, that's like, this person truly appreciates that. There's a lot of beautiful music here between you, and some more leaves. All these signs from outside, from the outdoors, like leaves, to me represent nature and spirit giving you signs. We have the passionate Scorpio here, and you also have this Spanish money. We have English money, American money, and Spanish money. And this one is, and this one actually says, Estados Unidos. This one has the eagle wrestling with the snake. So it could be some kind of struggle, some kind of battle going on. The snake could represent something that's not good, like a bad energy, but it could also represent shedding skin, and it could represent the kundalini, even like shedding, or like struggling with sexuality a little bit, or trying to hold, tamp that down maybe. Anyway, interesting. Lots of possibilities in that symbol. We do have the, the martini, the champagne, the margarita. Some kind of celebration might be coming, and falling in love again, or some kind of timing, because I feel like the arrow represents hitting the mark, and the mark has a certain precision, a certain time. You've got a lot of music, beautiful deep voice, a plane trip, a 4-leaf clover, good luck. And we have another snowman. So we got Sven and this little snowman of joy. So, do you want to build a snowman? I don't know. It could represent something having to do with snow, or Christmas, or that time of the year, or the winter seasons. But I could just focus on the word joy and the things that bring you joy, right? Those moments, those joyful moments. I think there's a person here, like, I think you definitely have like this attitude of gratitude, where you don't let certain things get you down too long, and you find the blessing in the little things. And this is what makes your person love you so much, And, right now there's a little cooling, quiet period, but I think more to come, right? More is about to come soon. You got 3, maybe 3 days, weeks, or months. I was seeing June, July, so let's see. What your Scrabble has to say. Let's scoot these guys over here. Okay, we have fire energy. We did have a few fire energy, fire friendly and fire confident come out. I don't know if there's an E. Fir, like fir tree. We've got junk. Maybe it's time to clean out the junk. All right. So, can you see this? Okay, let me scoot that up. You guys decide what this means. Let me see if I can think about it for a second. Well, I really didn't see too much, but I did see Frank, so some of you might be connecting with the Frank. Or rank, like some ranking up. And the beginnings of June, but so that's kind of getting there. Fir trees, though, I don't know. Somebody ran, maybe a runner. Oh, and run. But, and a Jack or a Jake. Maybe this running is not gonna last, I mean, I don't think it's gonna last, because I definitely see with the tarot that somebody's coming in. Like, this is just about timing. Don't worry, it's about timing. There is this event, there is this moment. I call it an event because it looks like a big party with all these people celebrating his arrival, right? So yeah, there could have been some delay in something, but the timing is going to resume, and everything will be good again. All right, I'm going to move on to the next. Alrighty, and here's pile number 2 with Rapunzel. Does she have a name in the movie? Rapunzel, besides Rapunzel. And Flynn, Eugene Fitzhubert, or whatever. Alright, okay, let's see what she got. Ooh, see, divine timing. This could be an extension of pile 1, because pile 1, we were feeling, I was feeling a divine timing situation. Wow, you got marriage and magnetism. So the wedding bells are ringing. I mean, something could be developing for you guys. There is an irresistible gravitational pull towards each other. Let's see. Let's see what else we get from the Faery Forecast. Alright, you have, ooh, the Fairy King. Fairy King is coming through. Your divine masculine is showing up, and or is going to speak to you right now. So this represents, you know, wizard, a magician, you know, very powerful divine masculine type. This is your counterpart. Now let's see what is all this about. A divine time. Your love life will soon experience a serendipitous event. Let's see. What could this be? What are the... This looks like a party, right? Somebody said it reminded them of the Bridgerton series. Look, you got the Magician, which is the same thing as the Fairy King, and divine masculine, and manifesting, and Gemini. And so somebody really is working hard to bring this about. I feel like this magic towards you. You have the Page of Cups. Somebody's going to be reaching out, talking to you, telling you how much they love you and feel. Also Knight of Wands. They also feel very passionate. They have like you know, sensual feelings for you. They want to express these to you. It might take them a little while to get to where you see. Normally the Knight of Wands is fast moving. This particular Knight of Wands is like pent up passion. You know, this is the one that wants to direct their energy to you very strongly, but they have sort of, they're doing it in a more cautious way. But yeah, there's this magnet that's pulling you guys together. You guys have the perfect chemistry. You completely complement each other. If you're like water and air, then you make rainbows, you know. So if you're like fire and water, you make steam, you know. So whatever this mixture that you're creating a new element, you know, something exciting in the air for both of you to experience. All right, so let's see now what the princesses have to say. What did the princess want to tell us about your situation? Okay. Also, this is Gemini and Sagittarius for some of you that follow that. Let's see. And it's like a tempered pace. It's feeling very moderate and not trying to go too fast and be too wild. Somebody admires you very much. You're going to have deep talks with them. Definitely felt that right there, deep talks. They see you as the mermaid. They see you as their counterpart. There's going to be a direction, a particular direction that it also makes me think of true north, you know, like headed in the right direction, or keep your true north. In other words, your north node, like use your node to guide you too. Besides your spirit guides, also a little bit of astrology might be helping you in this situation too. Look at all the mermaids too, like it really sees you as this beautiful mermaid and counterpart. And funny, in my feelings deck, Sentimental Silhouettes, the divine feminine is symbolized as the mermaid. The masculine is symbolized as the unicorn. All right, so let's see what kind of messages from the Lover's Oracle, which is messages can be from your person or from spirit. What do we need to know from spirit or from your person? Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. That does feel like a continuation of number 1. So you're going, oh, look, you got the twin flame. Your passion ignites. All right, all right. You may not always understand why things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So maybe you're going through a bit of a tumultuous period, or something that just feels a little rocky, unstable, you know, uncertain. But you're headed in a good direction, you know. So your direction, that's what it says, like you're about to have some deep talks, but you're in the right direction. You're in the good energy. Keep the faith and stay in this positive energy of yours, and this quality will definitely attract that what you're seeking. All right, let's see now. Let's get into messages. What do they want to tell you? What does your person want to say to you? Let's see. Enchanted Embrace, you are wonderful. Ooh, I want to do bad things with you. I can sense the sensuality in this one. I want to do bad things with you. How wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. Let's see what else. I would walk 500 miles to be with you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to get fall down at your door. So yeah, definitely wants to make the effort. I want to feel your touch. And because, wow, very sexy feelings here. You make me feel tingly. Let's do one more. All right. Oh, I don't deserve you. Don't say that. So that's probably what they're, part of why it's not as hard for them to restrain themselves, because then their self-doubt creeps in, and they're like, oh well, he wouldn't like me anyway. It's kind of, Cinderella actually says something like that. She's like, oh well. Oh, I know she was saying it about the prince. She's like, even the prince can be as wonderful as this guy. Oh well, it's over, but I had a great time. It's kind of what she's saying. Oh, Cinderella, little did she know she was gonna get it all. All right, let's see what else. What are they feeling? What's your person feeling right now? What is your person feeling? They are pleased with you, feeling just plain happy. I can't seem to wipe off this silly grin. Okay, that's good. That's better than the first group so far. Let's see what else, because they were all criticized over there. Feeling secure. I got it. I got you, baby. I was about to say, I gotta go, baby. I got you, baby. You're safe and sound. I trust you completely. They're a little confused, feeling a little uncertain about what to do next. Give me a sign. Definitely passion. I could feel that quick in this pile. I feel a strong drive to take you in my arms and get naughty with you. I want to do bad things with you. They feel optimistic, feel like things between us are going well, which puts a spring in my step, and they're feeling adventurous, you know, so they really like to fly me to the moon, into the unknown. So they want to go into the unknown with you and try new things, you know. Do you trust them? All right, so let's see what the cherry on top is. Let's see what's their personality, characteristic traits. What are they like? Let's see. What's the cherry on top? Oh, they're earth strong. Oh, and water loving. And fire confidence, which came out in pile 1, and air free. That would be a good one for me. All right, that's a good characteristic to have. Being free. Free to do what you want any old time. So pile 1 was about divine timing, but this pile, it seems, is more about passion and feeling good together. Feel a lot of passion. Feel your touch. Feel your touch. Want to do anything to be with you. Want to do things with you. A little insecurity. You're wonderful. There's a direction here. A certain particular direction. They admire you. You're going to have your deep talks. So pile 1's about divine timing. This one is about a certain direction you're headed in, or he's headed in, or she's headed in. Somebody's headed in a particular direction. There's movement here for sure. This is a definite twin flame situation. I feel like reflection might be carried over from pile 1, because I feel like the reflection time has passed, and now the action time. This feels a little more action oriented, but there's a bit of caution and modesty and steadiness. You know, it's like it's a burning passion. It's a budding. It's not budding. It's been there. It's just like this. It's a building passion. It's not quite a burst of passion, but it's like they're simmering, like smoldering. That's it, smoldering passion. And there's your manifestations are coming to light here. Okay, this magnet that you can't control, bringing you closer and closer and closer. And yeah, the divine timing has come. It carried over from pile 1, and eventually this is going to lead to marriage. But initially, you have to let that magnet pull you guys into this tractor beam of your love with your divine masculine. Okay, right? Because this group is the twin flames. So let's see what your charms have to say. Mr. Spot grabbed onto me. Hey, he was there in pile 1. So this is the logical guy, okay? He's still being logical, but who knew Mr. Spock has such passion under that cool surface. Then you've got AC/DC. That's kind of how they feel inside, like a powerful, explosive, electric feeling. You've got the moon, connections, psychic connections, dream connections. They feel sure, we got name again. They got sing. Oh, before the last petal falls in the rose. You're optimistic here. And look, you got the ring, you guys. So there could be some kind of leveling up, some kind of maybe a proposal, something. Maybe this is saying that this is eventually going to lead to marriage. There is a solid offer, or possibly a commitment coming. You've got 11, like 1111. All right, and then you have the rider, which bringing of messages and news and announcement. You have cool and China. Now, here we go with the mermaid. Now, pile 1, that the feminine was really good and cautious about the way she gave forgiveness and love. But in pile 2, maybe the mermaid's giving too much too fast, okay? And that's why the masculine maybe feels like they need to take it slower and be more tempered. We've got 5 here, so 5 could represent lots of things, but keep in mind 555 is to me the blending of both spiritual and material. We've got the 4-leaf clover here. Good luck. You have Saint Anthony, the patron saint of lost things and lovers, and it's the Italian Valentine's Day. You've got music here and bells. Bells are ringing, wedding bells. Yeah, because that's what this one says. It says wedding bells are ringing. Maybe you're gonna go to somebody's wedding. You got the sun coming out. Sun shining on everything means happiness on everything, and it also kind of indicates future marriage as well. You have the key to each other's heart. You have key to stability here. You can, you know, maybe you'll move in together or find a nice place together, or visit each other, or get like an apartment or a hotel together even to, you know, face some of those passions. A lot of passion going on. Little rocking horse, making babies. Somebody's very fertile. The cross is about having faith. And here, you know, there's all kinds of faiths, but whether you're Christian faith or Buddhist or whatever, your faith is very important here. Use your spirituality to help you with your manifestations. You have pentacles, so stability and money coming towards you. And here we go with directions. So yeah, face your north node and head to the north. You know, the princesses are wise beyond their appearance. So take that direction. Go use your astrology to know what your north node is and how to approach your situation. The best method here. With a little deer, it's wobbly on its feet, but then once it stands up, it's just full speed ahead. It's running really fast. Something is made with love. Somebody might be giving you something, or you make things with love. You just do things with love, you know? And then the elephant is memories. Hamsa hand is safety and protection. And the snowflake represents there's no two people alike. You know, no two snowflakes alike, no two people alike. This person is just one of a kind, unique miracle in your life, you know? And I feel like you've been treating him that way. And that's part of the reason why there's this great magnet that's happening here. You know, despite the fact that maybe he has worth issues, you know, or she, it bridges beyond those self-doubts and those worth issues, and creates, and it grows their self-love and your self-love, which makes your relationship and who you are even stronger, especially if you're twin flames, because you mirror each other. You're twins. You are the same. You are one. If they're loving themselves, then that touches you and it helps your heart. And if you're loving yourself, that touches them and it helps their heart. So really great job, you guys. Beautiful. Thumbs up if you like that, and feel free to subscribe if you're new. I'm not going to stay too long in the commercials, but please check out the channel and become a subscriber. I would really love to have you join me in any way possible. And thank you so much, members, and everybody who supports me all the time. I enjoy this and I love you guys. I'm gonna move on to the next. Oh, I forgot we have name on this one. All right, so I was too busy trying to get away, but I'm not gonna teach you out of your Scrabble. Okay, here we go. Well, we've got a vet. Vets. And maybe a Steve, if we get other letters. Stevie. We got some, maybe gay, somebody's gay. Could also mean happy. And say. And Sag. Oh, and feminine. All right, let me try to get you some words here. Well, I'm not going to get too much into it, but I did get out steam, team, stay, saggy, veggie. So, you know, you might see somebody's initials here too, but I thought steamy, when it, like that example that I gave. So maybe there is fire energy plus water. Fire and water make steamy situations. So that's very possible here for some of you, okay? Well, I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next. All right, and here's pile number 3 with Tiana and Naveen. Naveen or Naveen? I forget. All right, let's see what your romantic fairy has to say. Pretty cute. Well, let me just do this again because that's a lot. Let's see, any of these good? Okay, let's just take them. Wow, you guys, you got all the twin flame stuff. So you have a twin flame recognition, you have a twin flame union, then you have, ooh, something in disguise, and then this connection is healing, okay? So maybe there's a certain order here. So what's happened here? Maybe it's a lot like the Princess and the Frog story. So maybe there's this party or some way you meet each other and you're in disguise, and but despite this disguise, some in the parts of the relationship that are hidden, you recognize this person as your twin flame. You have this soul that mirrors your own, and so you know that this is a healing connection. Your romance is deep learning experience that will transform your life. And now you've come into the twin flame union. Interesting, pile 2 was a marriage, an ultimate marriage evolution. And this could be too, but I don't know if it's the beginning, middle, or the end of the story, but it definitely feels like an interesting part of the story because pile 2, we also had the twin flame come out in the hearts. All right, so let's see what the Faery Forecast has to say. Yeah, so twin flame union says you will soon unite in heart, body, mind, and soul with your twin flame. Let's see. Let's get everybody over. Okay. All right. Let's see now what the Faery Forecast has to say. Wow, you're getting way too many cards. Maybe you won't. Oh, you got the Fairy Queen. Oh, wow, that's weird. You got the Escape. I haven't seen this in a while. Aurora's Artistry and the Humble Bee. I feel like this is like after twin flame recognition, maybe somebody became a runner, like trying to get out of the situation, trying to escape, like thinking, what the heck is this feeling? I don't even understand it. But the feeling is so strong, the connection is so amazing that it brings out this beautiful artistry in you. Now, Fairy Queen is just representing the divine feminine, but also remember, the fairy came out to remind you that she's part of your spirit team. So if you need any help, you can call upon her to help you. The humble bee is here to tell you that justice will be done. No matter what's gone wrong in your situation, even if it, and this happens a little bit, like a twin flame situation can feel very difficult. Like obstacles, or sometimes it just doesn't even seem fair, and it's like I just want a regular relationship. Why do I have to go through all this? But the outcome is going to be amazing rewards, and if you just stay humble and accepting and loving through the whole experience, your rewards will be great. Universe sees you, is watching you. They will they are conspiring to give you the best of everything. Okay. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say about it all. Let's see. Well, you've got a Knight of Swords here. So there's movement, there's action possibly. But this guy is a little bit guarded. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Using his intellect a little bit and not so much his heart in the matter. Both, but he definitely is using his lust. Maybe that's what kind of freaked you out. You're like, okay, great, like we have this amazing attraction, and there's a lot of chemistry between us, sexual chemistry, but is this a twin flame? Like, it feels a little bit kind of intense, like a little bit more than I expected. This obsession, this lust. And then you go, you know, then you're back in, either he or you or both of you, back into your minds again, like trying to sort this out. What are these feelings? But I feel like the Ace of Swords is bringing you a truth, a clarity that you may have not have had before, a new clarity this week about this situation, because the sun's coming out and it shines on everything, and it's telling you that yes, this is your Emperor, this is your Divine Masculine, the one for you. And maybe there's some growth here too, like maybe he was kind of more Knight's energy, now he's Emperor energy, like he's the king of the castle. Not just the king, but the king of that land. Like when you're an emperor, you own a lot, you know, and you have a lot of power, and a lot of people that are you're responsible for. So there could be that kind of element here. But also just know that the emperor represents your DM and your other half, just like you right here. Okay, put yourself where you see yourself, but this is the feminine, this is the masculine. You can be the masculine, feminine, the querent or the cross-watcher, male or female. It doesn't matter, whatever, however you see yourself in this picture, okay? I'm not going to just say you're automatically female and a feminine, because that doesn't necessarily apply to every single person, but just the majority, and that's how come I approach it that way. So excuse me if you're not in the majority. If you are somebody who is either a male or masculine, then this represents you. And this represents your person. All right, so let's see now. What do the princesses have to say? In the general sense. Just because it's a man in the picture doesn't also mean that it's a man. And just because it's a woman, female fairy, it doesn't mean it's just a female. You get the idea. Think about the energies behind him too. And within all of us are a mix of masculine and feminine qualities that we're always trying to find some kind of balance. But there's always going to be one that shines a little brighter than the other, just like the light and the dark. Those are energies you have to balance as well. But, you know, some of us are light workers, and then some of us are, you know, not. I don't know. All right, let's see. Wait, come on, princesses. What's going on? There's a surprise coming this week. Ooh, a surprise party. Didn't I just say Spirit was making you a surprise party? All right. What is the surprise? What's happening? So worry not. And a chat's coming. Somebody's going to chat with you this week. Who knows when the surprise party's happening, but that's in the works. And look closer, because so somebody's chatting with you, but it might not be like one of those real obvious, hey, you know, how you doing? Let's get together for whatever. No, this chat might be like some random song or a picture or some kind of quote or something that's kind of like read between the lines, you know, because that's the way twin flames can be. They're just very you know what, and I feel so like I try to keep these readings open for anybody that's at any level, from crush all the way to twin flames, but the twin flame message is always coming out for me, okay? So excuse me for like that happening, but it's just what Spirit wants me to talk about, you know? It's what Spirit is sending out there for the collective. So look closer. There's something interesting about this kind of communication that you have. All right. Let's see now. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Wow, now this sounds like a chat. I'm looking closer. Spirit is giving me a clue. So it's like, I want to say fake it till you make it, but that's not what I'm really saying. It's act as if it's happening, because the surprise party is being made in your honor behind the scenes for the best of all involved, conspiring to give you the best outcome. And so act as if that is happening and be grateful like it's already happened. This is a blessing coming your way. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That's good news. Let's see what else. All right, and then we have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So I don't know if they're letting anything on right now, but there are the times when they're a little bit more quiet, then it doesn't mean that they care any less. It just means they have to be more secretive about it. All right, let's see what their messages are for you. Let's see. We've got, there's a place. Will you meet me there? You're so beautiful to me. You make me feel tingly. I feel you in my bones. I feel like that one's like, I get a boner for you. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you. I would be honored to meet you. There's a meeting coming up soon. And the final outcome will be growing old with you. How did I get so lucky? Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Okay. So let's see how your person is feeling. How is your person feeling? Let's see, how is your person feeling? Pleased. Feeling just plain happy. I can't seem to wipe off this silly grin. And they were feeling pleased in pile 2, I think. Oh, that's good. Good to be pleased. Like, I just think they like your style and your attitude and all the things that are you. All right, they're feeling a distance between you. Like maybe you guys are in long distance, or maybe you're in a separation mode. They have a heavy weight, feeling like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. But look, they're encouraged. I will win your heart no matter what it takes. You're so precious to me. Anything else? Let's see. Ooh, they're bewitched by you. I knew that. I knew that. You didn't tell me. I know that they're bewitched. Ooh, they want, oh, and they're in love and they feel joyful. They want to do this romantic surprise with you. See? Surprise party. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. So this is like a music of the night. They're falling in love with you over and over again. They feel lighthearted when they're with you. All right, let's see now. What is the cherry on top? What are some of the characteristics? What are some characteristics? We got confident fire, loving water, and more water, empath, and air, humanitarian. Very nice. So this looks like a beautiful outcome. I still feel the sense that they haven't quite gotten to the union yet. You're so close though. They have all the qualities you seek. You have the connection that's undeniable, okay? You feel happy together, just plain happy. Want to do this, but there's a couple things still got to be worked out. This weight of the world, these responsibilities, could be about the pandemic, world situations, things that, maybe there's still a lockdown for some of you, or maybe something, travel could be a problem. And so there's a long distance situation possibly for you, or the chill in the distance, the chill representing weather issues, you know. So something like that could still be getting in the way, but they want to grow old with you. Maybe they tried to get to you once before and they couldn't, you know. They feel you, they feel you, they feel you're so beautiful to them. They want to meet. The meeting is on again, and they feel very lucky. Things right now are kind of in secret. There is a transformation going on. Blessings are coming. Your surprise party's coming. Take a look a little bit closer between the lines of communication. Maybe there is going to be a meeting, but you'll have to find out through some kind of special communication. But this has kind of been sort of what your situation, what your relationship has kind of gone through a little bit of this, you know, kind of a transformation. I feel like if you can get your divine masculine can become that, if you're, you know, the emperor, you know, go into his full power, then that's a good sign, you know. Even if you had sort of devilish intents initially, there's still going to be there, the passion, the lust, and sometimes some of the addictions and the difficulties. But they can, you know, I feel like a new beginning, a new idea, a new epiphany, insight, something that's really going to help them along. The sun shines on everything. It makes it bright and lucky and happy. So yeah, oh, you have so many cards, but you're the divine feminine. Universe, this is to me is universe, like the guides, you know. This is justice, seeing what you've done and righting the wrongs. This is you initially when you met, maybe, or them initially thinking, no, who's this? What, I must go. So like there could have been a runner situation. But then, you know, then you realize, no, this is a beautiful thing. They're your muse, you know. They make you, they help you create things that you never thought you could do before. Like, they help you grow so much. It's a healing connection that you just never thought you could do so much and be so much. Now that they're in your life, it's making such a difference, you know. So yeah, so you recognize them. They were in disguise. There's like a secret about this, though. It's hidden. Some parts of it are hidden. The union is coming. We just still don't know quite when. So part 2 was a little bit, gave us clue to divine timing. Part 1 was, part 1 was divine timing, and part 2 was a direction. Maybe you'll have to follow a compass to this party that you're going to, this surprise party. Interesting. All right, so let's see what the charms have to say. Okay, so we got Ariel with her tail on, which is good. She's speaking up. She's speaking her voice and singing her song. And you've got Tinkerbell, who's giving you the pixie dust, so that's the magic happening. You've got Flounder, who's your best friend, always by your side. You have Why. Sometimes you gotta ask why. Ooh, see Aurora's artistry. You or your person are artists, or your creativity is just boundless now that you're in each other's lives. You have Sure, True, Play, Cool, California, and Texas. Texas, Theater Under Stars, could also, the TUTS represents Theater Under the Stars, so that could represent something that's coming up for you on your dates, you know, like a nighttime date, like that, you know, romantic. Oh, here we go again with surprises. The romantic surprise. Enjoy the music of the night, you know. And we've got the moon, we've got the pentacle cluster, the diamond cluster, which makes me think of pentacles times 1,000, represents money times 1,000. It also represents glow up and anything just like abundant, just really looking gorgeous and amazing and having it all. Then you have Saint Anne. Pray for us. Saint Anne is Jesus' grandma. And then we have, so maybe this is like an ancestor and on the other side helping you. You've got this heart that's nice and steady and stable. The photography could also be your artistry, but it could represent things like TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram, you know, this way that we communicate now, which is with pictures. And this could also be this language that you're supposed to read between the lines with, you know. So why? You've got why? Somebody ask a question, why? 24601 is Jean Valjean's number. Interesting, Jean Valjean kind of had one of these episodes where he's like escaped. He escaped Javert and ran, but Javert found him, you know. Now, it was... their relationship was not like an ideal relationship. It's more like, you know, like thief and jailer. But there's an underlying story behind it that's actually quite beautiful, you know. And so you might like to look into that story to get a clue on that. And then we have peace here, and the ancestors are speaking to you here, and the United States and music and pianos. And so I definitely feel like an artistic person here and a beautiful connection. All right, you guys, well, that's the end of pile 3, and I am going to shout out my members. While I shout out my members, you're welcome to look at my description box for links and how you can contact me or get together with me on Instagram, like those places that I mentioned, Smule, and sing with me and hang out with me on TikTok, and check that out. Tonight I'm going free live on TikTok at 8 o'clock, so you can come hang out with me, and then check out all the different tabs. You can, the playlists of different things. So I have all of these weekly readings in one playlist if you want to look at other ones to see if they, you know, resonate at all. And yeah, I have playlists of a lot of different subject matter, anything that sparks your fancy, like twin flames too. I'm gonna, you know, I keep saying that I'm gonna do some twin flame readings. It's just like I haven't wanted to use the title of twin flame because I'm trying to give people flexibility, but it keep going back to twin flame, so I might just start doing that again. Anyway, so yeah, but I just want to give my subscribers a big hug and a hello, visitors. Thanks for stopping by, and a shout out to my members who just gave me the extra push to help keep this channel going. My Platinum Pixies, Kelsey, Lupe, Cheryl, Claudia, Golden Fairies, Ritz and Spirit Fairy, Twin Flames, V Monaco, Curly Girl, Gabriella G, Your Uplifting Mind, and Luisa Silva, Full of Faithers, Claudia Coxes, Anastasia Motina, Leo Sunchild, Sunna King, and Niwa, Sparkles of Light, Liz Crowley, Chrissy Mahoney, Brandy Ward, Sleepy Cat, Evane, Hippie Love, Jessica, Mona, Syrian, Patricia, Mystic Mountain Dance, Jaden, Maya, and Brian, and my 1111 patrons on Patreon, Melanie, Trini, and Laura. And go check out the Patreon page. It's free to look at, but if you want to belong to it, you have to pick a tier. Anything that you choose, though, would be a great help for me, like to help support my artwork and that I use to create more of these decks. So I have a lot of these decks, pretty much all of these decks that you saw here today, except for the Lover's Oracle and those princesses. They're all my decks, my creation. So check that out on one of my playlists as well. All right, guys, I am going to put this up and give you a little bonus surprise. So if you're interested in a bonus surprise, hang in there. If not, then this is your reading, and have a lovely rest of your day. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. All right, you guys call me the Texas Disney princess. Anyway, so I made myself a Disney princess, and if you resonate with, I don't even know, we'll call her Cherry and her TF, then this is extra bonus for you. So let's see what your journey is going to be like, Cherry and TF. We've had some really good readings. All right. Freedom. That's a good way to start. Open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Self-love. Love yourself first. Okay. Let's see what the fairy forecast is here. Got Imulk and Beltane and Yule. Okay, some very interesting dates here. So Beltane is the next one up, which is May. So these could be possible future dates. And life might be about a list of dates for you. All right, it's always about the dates. So Beltane is May 1st, or April 30th, or May 1st. So April 30th, May 1st, in the Northern Hemisphere, it is a Gaia entry point, and that has to do with the earth. And this is all about like kings and queens and making love and consorts and picking certain ones and, you know, running off with them and enjoying their company, basically. Then Imulk has to do with February 1st or 2nd, and that in the Northern Hemisphere, but it could also represent, actually, I guess Imulk would be after next year, I guess. But in the Southern Hemisphere, it represents it's in August. And when I say Southern Hemisphere, I don't mean South United States. I mean like south of the equator, okay? Anyway, so yeah. And Imulk is all about this, the celebration of spring and the maiden and baby fairies and leaving them some milk. And I just did this recently, and somebody's drinking that milk because it just, every day it's disappearing. And so somebody's drinking the milk that I'm leaving out for the fairies. And I feel like I got this message the other day, not because of Imulk so strongly, but because of that. Like, leave offerings to the fairies as in gratitude for the, you know, them being there for you and helping you through your journey, you know. Then Yule is Christmas time. It's the Scandinavian fairies elf home. It's a celebration of the sun god, or the rebirth of the sun god, and it represents the welcoming of the sun goddess and dragon phase, and the queen of the dragon phase, which is grain. So all of this is represented and welcomed during Yule. Sometimes you'll also see, like, out of the corner of people's eye, like this little sunlit glint, and that is the fairies spreading sunlight power. So even after the winter, even after during that period of where you're feeling kind of depressed and down because of the lack of sun or the lack of vitamin D or whatever, fairies can help restore these deficiencies for you and help give you sort of, help cheer you up a little, help make you feel better again with the sun energy. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, you got the Enchantress. So yeah, this is my reading. And the moon. So evening connections, nighttime intuition. She is a shapeshifter fairy, teacher, guide, lover of animals and the children and the weak, you know, the ones that need the help, the ones that need that special. She's very kind of Glinda the Good Witch too. Like, she's very much the guide. She's the fairy godmother, Cinderella. She's that. Then there's the Prince of Cups. This person is very emotional. They have a sweetness about them, though, a gentleness. So the Prince of Cups personality traits are quiet, shy, dreamer, kind, sympathetic, loving, empath, artistic, sensitive, and compassionate. And this represents Scorpio, Cancers, and Pisces with brown hair and blue eyes. And possibly. And let's see what else. Ooh, and the Empress. See, the Empress is also one of those people, lovers of animals and children, and a good mother, and supportive, and warm-natured and kind, and the Divine Feminine. Let's do one more. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is passion, passionate, maybe musical, musician, and a joie de vivre, you know, joy of life. Just really putting 100% into every activity, everything that a person, everything they try. All right, so I feel like a lot of characteristics coming out, and not so much what's happening, but I feel like dates and characteristics. Let's see what if the princesses can tell us anything. What's gonna happen here? Anything that this week that we should know about? Okay, here we go. Look closer. I'm looking. What else? Let's see, what else? Don't be shy, try. Even if there's a disruption or obstacle, just keep on going. Okay, so bonus pile had a disruption. Figures, right. All right, let's see what the universe or your person has to say. All right, we've got reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best, for sure. All right, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So these two came out in other piles, and so did transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And what else? Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. I'm going to try one more. Like, can I get some kind of message, answer to the situation here? It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Alrighty. So be it. Okay, so now let's see. What are their messages to you? What are their messages to you? I want to feel your touch. How much? No. Life is ours. We live it our way. Special rules for the two of you. I want to spend my lifetime loving. I want to spend my lifetime loving you. If that is all in life I'll ever do, I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? So, there you go. In a nutshell. How did they get so lucky? Let's see, one more. I can open your eyes, take you wonder by one. Do you need more? More, give me more, give me more. Yes, I think more is needed here. Let's see. How are they feeling? How is your person feeling? How is your person feeling? Ooh, encouraged. I will win your heart no matter what it takes. You are so precious to me. That one came out in one of the piles as well. Ooh, enchanted. I hope all of these come out. I like these. They're so cute. I am mesmerized and amazed by your loveliness. Mystified. Feeling perplexed and a little bewildered. These are fun. They look like a little story. I feel like this is the first one, like, I met you, and then I was enchanted, and maybe encouraged, and then mystified. I don't know. Let's see what comes next. Mystify me. What's next for this? Oh yes! Yay, it came out, my little story. So they're certain, without a doubt, you are the one for me. My other half, will you marry me? That definitely feels what happens after being mystified. Like, what just happened to my heart here? I want to marry you. Okay, well, so what's gonna happen? Anything else? My 3 favorite cards came out, except for the mystified. I don't know. That one is kind of cool, the art on that. I like that. The birds and... Okay, focused. There are some things that are distracting my attentions on the greater goal. That's good. Stay focused on the greater goal. So you can't always rush things. There is a better time. But they're empowered, feeling good, like I can take on anything, want to take me on. And then the bottom line is they still have these lustful feelings, sexy feelings. So that's good. Right? But this is very romantic, actually. It's quite romantic, okay? So now, let's get a cherry on top. So... let's see some of their personality traits. Characteristic traits. Sensitive, for sure. Earth, helpful. Fire, energetic. Okay. And air, humanitarian. Very good. Okay. So, I like that. I don't feel like I got much of an answer, but I did get some good communication. Okay, so we've got, they're good people, good people. I feel like the energetic could also be sort of like, hyper, you know? All right. So yeah, it starts off that they're enchanted by you, then encouraged, then something like freaks them out a bit, and then they realize, oh yeah, I'm certain I want you. Oh, but not now, because I have to be focused on the bigger picture. But I still want to make love to you. And then I want to feel your touch. Let's break the rules. Let's do it our way, because I want to spend my lifetime loving you. I want to show you the world. How do I get so lucky? I feel like you need more than what you have right now. And as far as Spirit's concerned, though, it's time to reflect, forgive on the past, know that a transformation is coming, so trust in that. Trust in the transformation coming. Don't know when, don't know the timing, but it's on its way. And you know that, you know, it's this time separate, or this time of non-communication, it's only going to last temporarily. but the passion is always there. It never ends. Like that. The passion's always there. Look closer at the situation, or you know, like sometimes you can pull in closer and look at details, sometimes you can pull far away and look at the really big picture, but either way it's important to see from a different perspective and point of view, and just keep trying, you know, don't like stop trying. Just keep trying, even when sometimes it seems like things have disrupted the situation. So you're mesmerizing, enchanting, lovely fairy type lady who has a lot of, or you or your person has a lot of dream connections with your person. This could be your person's like the inner child, or this could represent characteristics of you or your person or both of you. This can represent the fact that you're a divine feminine and a good mother and all these great qualities about you. And this represents passion, the passion that you have as well towards your person. And these are just dates. Like things can come up like at the moment's notice where it's just the divine timing. So the next possible good time for you would be April 30th, May 1st, okay? Then possibly Christmas time or December 21st. Or February 1st or 2nd would be another divine time. Or these could be like times that you connected with your person that have a significant meaning to them. And all the while you're growing your self-love. You're putting yourself through these tests in order to get closer to loving who you are, and they are too. And because love is the highest energy of all, so let it in. Let in the love that they share for you, you know, want to give to you, but also let in your own self-love, because it's like the same thing. Freedom. This relationship allows you healthy space and room to breathe. Like there is a lot of freedom and space in this relationship, and sometimes it can be frustrating because it can feel like distance, like long distance, but sometimes it can feel liberating because it's like a chance to work on yourself and to work on a partnership at the same time. All right, so let's see what your, I don't know, let's see, what should I put on top? Oh, these are Enchantée, Mademoiselle. Let's put this one, Certain. The ideal is when your person gets to that point where they feel certain and nothing else is in the way, right? When they love themselves, you love yourselves, there's a certainty that goes beyond the situation, and then that's it. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, you got the ring. Oh, I don't even have my twin flame on my ring finger because my fingers are getting slippery and too skinny. So yeah, there you go. Only time will tell, but there could be a date coming up. There could be a coffee date even. Somebody likes their coffee. You have Italy, you have Star, you have Idea, you have Love, you have Happy, and Color, and Love again. I also like the one that says Miracle. I could use a miracle right now. Assure Love. Sure. I like this too. Letters M. Is that the only one? Yeah, M. You got 6, so that's June. You've got a kiss coming towards you. You've got the key, open up anything. Leisure time, sitting back, maybe a beach. Sometime like that. Riding bikes or a movement. Corn, the golden food that represents more like harvest and autumn to me. Got a picnic, or this is more like apples, so that could be harvest again. Working out. Dog represents soulmates and best friends. Caution, there's still caution here. Got dogs again, best friends. See, freedom, free, liberty. You've got grace, and California, and the ancestors speaking to you, and the tides. Ooh, you even have bondage going on. Nice. And a helping hand. Holding hands, reaching out your hand. Got tennis. So it could be like the ball is in your court. With the snowflake, like this one is this is my favorite snowflake. No two snowflakes are like this, very unique, one of a kind snowflake. You've got the plane or traveling. You've got the skull and crossbones, makes me think of transformation, and Scorpio energy, the 8th house energy. You have frog of good luck. You have the rocking horse of fertility, and the lion of strength, and the cup of celebration, and the ruby of love, and the cornerstone of building a firm foundation under some kind of business or something that's important to you. And there's a sweetness here. I left the turtle for last because the turtle represents the tides and timing, you know, the divine timing. What's the best time to go out into the, and when's the best time to come back, and checking the tide, and, you know, knowing. It's this instinct for the turtle. The turtle doesn't walk up to the tides and say, is it time for me? The turtle just knows. They know. And so there's going to be this situation where there's going to be a knowing when everything falls into place, and the timing will be just right. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you like that little bonus reading, and I'll see y'all maybe tonight on TikTok. Okay, Justin Pixie Dust.